Three heartless dogs murdered a 7-year-old girl, and this is how a jury responded. Three Tennessee men were charged with revenge killing a 7-year-old girl. After a lengthy court trial, the results are in. Here's what the judge and jury decided to do. It's a sad reality that parts of this country are steeped in crime. Innocent families and children are faced with the ongoing threat of violence. Naturally, political groups like Black Lives Matter do nothing to help. Fathers and mothers daily fear that the worst could happen to their innocent children. That's what transpired in April 2015. Young Kirsten Williams was playing with a friend in the front yard of a home in Memphis, Tennessee. It was a scene you'd see virtually anywhere in the United States. Children playing, laughing, and enjoying the day without a care. Sadly, the day would end horrifically. Carlos Stokes, Jordan Clayton, and Brandon Brookins, three men in their 20s, were looking for blood. Stokes' sister had been killed earlier in the day in a drive-by shooting. It was the result of a drug deal gone bad from a year before. These men weren't interested in justice, simply revenge. Instead of finding the people responsible for the sister's death, they just wanted someone to die. Tragically, it would be Kirsten, as she was playing outside her home. Now, her family must mourn the loss of such a young innocent life, simply because these three scumbags wanted some kind of revenge. The trial has dragged on since then, but finally, a verdict is in. These three men will receive life sentences in prison, plus extra decades, for their crime. Three men received life sentences, plus decades of additional prison time, Friday following their December convictions in the revenge slaying of a 7-year-old girl. Authorities in Shelby County, Tennessee, said defendants Carlos Stokes, 25, Jordan Clayton, 24, and Brandon Brookins, 22, killed Kirsten Williams as she was playing with a friend and a sibling in the front yard of a Memphis home in April 2015. Prosecutors said Stokes wanted revenge for the death of his sister, Kateria Stokes, 15, who was killed earlier the same day in a drive-by shooting linked to an ongoing dispute over a 2014 drug deal gone wrong, the Commercial Appeal reported. They were hunting this girl, basically, Judge James Lammy said, according to the newspaper. Source, Fox News. Such a long sentence seems unnecessary. Why add extra years to an already lifelong term? It's to emphasize the severity of their crime. Killing an innocent child in cold blood is apparent. It is completely unacceptable and must be condemned in the strongest terms. To add decades to a life sentence is a way of showing that our society takes this matter very seriously. Brandon Brookins was sentenced to an additional consecutive 44 years, Jordan Clayton to an additional 46 years and Carlos Stokes, who the judge called the leader of the group, to an additional 54 years. Source, Commercial Appeal. According to reports, the men specifically targeted Kirsten. This wasn't a random crime, the tragic result of a drive-by or other act of violence. These grown men wanted to kill this girl. They drove to that house, specifically planning on murdering her. During the trial of the three men in December, a witness to the drive-by shooting of the 7-year-old girl playing outside April 10, 2015 described how a maroon truck slowed down on a residential street, a window was lowered and a handgun aimed. Shots rang out as the child played with the sibling and friend down the street from her home on Derby Circle after school. Source, Commercial Appeal. It's that shocking and disgusting action that has brought this strict sentence. Both the jury and the judge were horrified by the crime. They were making sure that these men would never see the light of day. This cruel, inhuman murder will be met with the strongest punishment possible, short of ending their lives.